Assalamu alaikum. This is Chaudhry Sama. Welcome you all to Evening News. You have just heard the Crown 7 headlines. Now let's move on to the details. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi today said his country wants to invest in solar panels in Bangladesh and deepen trade and economic ties with Dhaka. Wang Yi expressed his country's interest as he called on Dr. Yunus on the sidelines of the UNGA. He said China would attach importance to Professor Yunus's call to Chinese solar panel manufacturers for setting up plants in Bangladesh. Beijing would also encourage greater cooperation and partnership between the companies of the two nations. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus has said his government is committed to upholding human rights and freedom of speech in the country. He made the comments when senior officials of more than half a dozen top global human rights groups met him at a hotel. During the meeting, justice and accountability for the atrocities and abuse of human rights committed during the July-August mass uprising and also during Sheikh Hasina's 15-year-long dictatorship were discussed. Human rights officials stressed the need for more investigations into some 3,000 extrajudicial killings carried out during the dictatorship. Kerry Kennedy, president of the Robert F. Kennedy Human Rights, led the delegation of 9 HR officials. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus and Nepalese Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli discussed enhancing energy, trade and economic cooperation between Bangladesh and Nepal. They spoke about the cooperation at their bilateral meeting on the sidelines of the UNGA as the two leaders acknowledged the growing presence of Nepalese students in Bangladesh, discussed Nepal-Bangladesh relations, focusing on energy and transit cooperation, tourism, cultural exchanges, educational ties and cooperation in regional multilateral forums.
সার্ক তো চাচ্ছেন যে সার্ক পুনরুজ্জীবিত হোক, কিন্তু আমরা জানি যে সার্কের যে চার্টার সেই চার্টার অনুযায়ী সবাই একমত হতে হবে। তাহলে আমরা চেষ্টা করছি সবাইকে একমত করা যায়। সার্কের যে নর্মাল প্রসেস ছিল সেটা চালু হোক, যেটা তো দীর্ঘদিন বন্ধ হয়েছে। আমরা আপাতত এটুকুই লক্ষ্য রাখি।
World Bank President Ajay Banga today said the global lender would provide $3.5 billion to support reform initiatives of Bangladesh's interim government. The WB president announced the assistance at a meeting with Dr. Yunus on the sidelines of UNGA. Banga, a longtime friend of Professor Yunus, said at least $2 billion would be provided as fresh lending, while another $1.5 billion would be repurposed from the existing programs. He said the WB would support reforms in digitization, liquidity, energy, power and transport sectors in Bangladesh. During the meeting, Professor Yunus sought the World Bank support for the wide-range reforms the interim government has taken. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said his party believes relations with India are improving after the formation of an interim government following student-led clashes that led to the ousting of Sheikh Hasina. In an interview with ANI, Fakhrul said the meeting marked a positive step forward, with ice starting to melt between the two countries.
The normal relationship between the two countries, especially we mentioned about the water sharing issues, the border killings, as well as the trade imbalances which are there in existence. At the same time, India's main issue was the security problem, and we have ensured that we will ensure that this land will not be, if we are in power, this land will not be used by the secessionists of India, naturally. Now, Bangladesh and India had very good relations all the time, but there were some misunderstandings regarding the relationship of BNP and India. I think that has started melting, and I hope that things will be better this time. They will try to understand our situation. Especially what we have reiterated, that India should try to fill the parts of the people of this country.
BNP leader Jainul Abidin Farooq has said the fascist Sheikh Hasina destroyed all state institutions to stay in power. He said this while addressing a human chain at National Press Club today.
বাংলাদেশের সকল সাংবিধানিক প্রতিষ্ঠান আপনি ধ্বংস করে দিয়েছেন নিজের হাতে। বিচার মানে আমি তালগাছ আমার বিচার যখন পক্ষে যেত না এজলাসে লাথি মারতেন। আজকে এই হাইকোর্টের সামনে ময়লা ফেলার দৃষ্টান্ত আপনারাই দেখিয়েছেন আওয়ামী লীগ।
IGP Mainul Hussain has said adequate security measures have been taken for celebration of Durga Puja.
এই উৎসবটা অত্যন্ত শান্তিপূর্ণ হবে এবং এখানে হিন্দু সনাতন ধর্মাবলম্বী বলুন যারা তারা এটাকে একবারে পুরোপুরি নিরাপত্তার সঙ্গে তাদের ধর্মীয় সাড়ম্বরে সেটি পালন করবে এবং বাংলাদেশ পুলিশ সেখানে পূর্ণ নিরাপত্তা দিবে।
কোনো ধরনের কোনো আশঙ্কা আছে কিনা জঙ্গি হামলা বা
না, এই ধরনের কোনো আশঙ্কা এখনো নাই, তবে আমরা নিরাপত্তার জন্য কোনো ছাড় দিতে চাই না।
And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates over NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shondar Khabur, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good day.